A Jezebel spirit always operates with deception. First of all, the individual who is being controlled by a Jezebelic demonic spirit, not possessed, but controlled, is obviously operating in deception. And here's the challenge. If someone is deceived and you go to them and you say, you're deceived, well, part of the deception is they think they're right. They don't think they're deceived. And the spirit of Jezebel actually manifests most of the time. I'm just speaking to you from 33 years of experience battling this thing. Personally, I have not been successful going to someone who is being influenced by a Jezebel spirit and say, you're being deceived, here's the facts, you're manipulative, you're controlling, you're prideful, you're sowing seeds of division, you're creating fear, whatever. And they will totally deny that. They do not see it. Even though you can go to them and say, well, look at how you affected this thing you did. Listen, you got involved in this part of the ministry and it was going great. You got involved and now it's in chaos and people are fighting. So everywhere you go, you bring division. And they're so deceived, they immediately will get defensive and say, well, that's your fault. And I thought you understood that it always narcissistically flips it back onto the real leader. Mm-hmm. And that's the deception on that.
It's almost like they create a kind of a conspiracy, like within like the actual situation, right? I mean, like
absolutely.
Yeah. So like just stories start kind of happening, a lot of deflection off, tons of self-denial. What do you do from a leadership position when you encounter something like that?
We, Christy and I, and the leadership you have to learn how to overcome it. Otherwise, it will slowly overcome you. What it will do in churches is it overtakes the church. It doesn't take the church down because they need a place to be worshiped and to manipulate, but it will hold it back from its actual genuine call and purpose. And that's what's happening with people right now. So how do you deal with it? You have to have your core. Your core will recognize that you've got a Jezebel in the house. And what happens is, rather than confronting it, you're better off confronting it in intercession and spiritual warfare and start, get my book on spiritual warfare. It deals with this. You have to basically remove its authority and power in the spirit before you can even physically start to go up. Once you pray that spirit off the church and off the people, then you have to confront it. And most of the time, the way I've had to confront it is I've had to ask them to leave the church.